Game starts. Let me first introduce the players. I will start with Team 1 over here. So the first player of Team 1 is Ada666, or Ada, I must say. He's starting a land factory, and he has some move orders. No maxes in his queue yet. The next player for Team 1 is the highest rated player for Team 1 today. It's Smertadar. He is building a T1 land factory and he starts with 2 power generators. He has 6 maxes queued after that. Wondering how this turns out. Then we're going to the last team mate of theirs, and he is going an air factory and he's queued some maxes. Alright, let's go to team 2 now. Also 3 players. The first one is Igor Sobaka. I think it's a Russian name. Siren, air factory, 2 maxes, power generator queued, and just took his hydro. The next player from their team is Tenuki. It's a UEF player, T1 land factory. He's building quite a lot of power, and it seems he's going mid with his NG. And then the highest rated player of today, his name is Shrek IS, 2000 rated player, a T1 land factory. His maxes, he has built them already. 1 T1 power. That's quite an interesting start, I must say. And it seems all very practiced a lot. Okay, well, these are the teams. Excuse me. And some Selen from Smetodar are already walking towards the other base to get some nice views on what team 2 is doing. First scout is shut down. Nucleus genius, so there's no idea what Shrek IS is doing, but it's still very early, so no problems yet. Seems that Ada666 is going to be mid also. Schmetodar is a little bit before him. And Nucleus Genius is making his first NGs. And here team 2 goes mid too. So Igor Sobaka is going mid as well as Tanuki. Let's take a little closer look at the build orders they have used to build up their economy. So Smertadar is going very fast. 2 T2 maxes, he is building some mass storages, but he also has all T1 mass extractors already. It's not true for the other team, but that was quite a nasty cheese. Did you saw that? He put a Selen on here, and if you put a Selen on stealth mode, at least I think that's possible. Is this I thought it was possible. It's the Cyber Nation. Well, at least the resource options wasn't available, so the third NG couldn't get that mass extractor. But now the Selen is gone, and alright, Smertadar going T2. No other upgrades, team upgrades going on yet. Let's see what Shrek IS is doing. He is quite ahead on mass totals, so it seems. Shrek is on 32, while Smertadar is on 25. While both have T1, all T1 mass extractors, except for IS doesn't have this one. So he's ecoing very hard, even reclaimed his factory, which he built there. And that's what Smertadar didn't do, so it makes a difference at the start. Now we see another T2 upgrade going. It's Tanuki, who is 50%. And what have we here? Ada666. He just went nano repair. And he does have the gun also. Nano repair gun. And he seems to be attacking. Took some mobile AA with him. All the while Z2Es from Smertadar are getting bigger in number. And there is some T2PD built by Smertadar. Tanuki is still on his T2 upgrade, I think. Krosobaka isn't assisting, which I think is quite dangerous. I mean, if Smertadar could have built a TML up here, because none of them is T2 yet, and just bombed their T2 maxes. They're lucky he didn't do that. But now a Nano com is coming with gun, and a T2 com with point defenses and Z2Es. It's very dangerous, actually. Sobaka has made some gestures in order to kill the mobile artillery. Tanuki is trying to build some T2PD, but the Z2Es has so much range and so much power that he can get it done. So I'm wondering how they are going to solve this. And the only solution now seems to be retreating. Track IS sends a flare, which just gets obliterated by a T2PD. Well, that's just the circle of life if you are a flare in Supreme Commander, so rip. Ada666 is just on the move, and with that nano, 2 comes without gun. Aren't going to do much against this strong com, at least I don't think he has gun. Nope, he doesn't. Sobaka doesn't have a gun. And now the AA T1A is also attacking Jesters and Antis, so they can't do much. And finally, Shrek IS is turning up at the front, who sees that his teammates can get it done. They can defend against this enormously strong commander and the support of the C2Es. And I think we're going to have our first injection here of the day. It's either Sobaka and he actually control Ks, but I'm not sure if that is correct. All the while Tanuki is getting pummeled by more RT fire, while Ada666 goes a little bit back. I think he's damaged by the explosion of Sobaka's gun, and now Tanuki has only 4000 HP himself. Shrek is also retreating. Let's look again a bit at the eco totals. Smertadar is on 40. Shrek is on 43, but I can't think that this is correct. I think totals are a bit messed up because of the assistance given to the factory. And look at this, what he's building. Mercies. Let's see if he gets a nice bomb snipe in the meantime. But here comes a scout from Smertadar, and surely he will see where this Mercy is going. I don't see the Mercy yet, but they did discover that he's T2 AR now. And they must know. Yep, and now they do see it, and it's get shot immediately by an anti. And here's the other one, they also scouted this one. So Smertadar immediately builds one anti-air defense. And the next defense is the T1 antis from Nucleus Genius. And there goes the Nanocom from Ada 666, who has drawn with Shrek IS, thanks to the Mercy, I think, which got him from the side. And now it's a 2v2, guys. Smertadar is still using C2Es, he just keeps making them. And there's another danger, because Smertadar is here at the front. He's taken the other 3 massive characters too. Oh, he should have a nice mass income. Excuse me. Smertadar still hasn't taken the other base. I think he doesn't have time. He's so busy with defending front here that sometimes as a player you forget to eco. But now Nucleus Genius, who is more focused on his own base, is going to take his teammate's base. But while the other side, the other team haven't taken the other base yet. I think some reclaim. Oh no, I think the reclaim died because of the explosion of Ada's com maybe. I don't see any Angies reclaiming, so that must be the case. That's a pity. It's quite a pity for Team 2. Shrek IS is making a land factory and he's queuing more anti-air turrets. Even has a T3 mass extractor, guys, and it's so high on eco. And you get, if his teammates here would have succeeded to push front a little harder, he would be so dangerous now. So, but let's see. Oh my goodness, this is bad. It's a Z2AM, a artillery installation, T2, and this thing has just destroyed his T2 power reactor, and he's power locked now. So he's still making land factories. I'm not sure if he saw what happened. It must be. Okay, now it's a little better. His teammate also on a power lock. So they both have a problem. So a little air fight going on now. Some AA, which is killing some of the antis. And there's another problem. Smertadar has so much scouts around this base, so he has vision, and he has a T2 RT which is just pummeling his base, and now the Tech 2 Air Factory HQ from Shrek IS is under attack. I think 2 more bullets should do it. In the meantime, he has rebuilt his Tech 2 power generator. Not sure he gets to keep it. And another bullet hits his base, and again it destroys his power generator, including its shield, which was freshly built beside it. So no hydro, no Tech 2 power generator. Again a rebuild is going on. Shrek is now taking the other base also. And he starts a land factory queue. Let's see what he's building from these other factories. It's Z2Es. It's no wait. I'm sorry. This is Aeon. So, but it's mobile artillery, T1 mobile artillery, and I maybe think he is going to do this for the other factories. Now his teammate Tanuki is trying to rebuild his T2 power, and he doesn't get it done. At least not Shrek IS. Now his HQ is dead. And a drop is coming in from Nuclear Genius. He says I have had enough. And that is seen by Shrek IS. And I think it's a Sparky drop. Yes, it is. Killing this NG and starts a shield generator directly after they land. So let's in the meantime look a bit at the eco, and our Nucleus Genius has a massive eco compared to Shrek IS. Smetrodar keeps punching them and pinching them, and all the while Nucleus Genius says I'm just going to eco. Okay, maybe a little drop in the back. Has built a shield and now is going for the T2 PD, and Tanuki saw this. He's trying to erect a T2 point defense, but Nucleus Genius will catch him. He's going faster. Some T1 tanks are sent in by Tanuki, but the shields are up again. And Shrek IS still didn't manage to get his Tech 2 power generator going, so he starts a Tech 2 T1 Pigeon. That's quite funny actually. And now Shrek says I have had enough. I'm just going to kill them with my com. But well, Nucleus Genius did manage to get some stuff going, and now his base is getting bombed by T2 bombers from Nucleus Genius. So he's assisting it quite heavily. All the while he has kept his mass extractors, so a bit of ego besides of this. And there goes a T2 bomber, a Notha. And now Shrek's eco is suffering very badly. Not only is he power locked, actually is he? Yes, he's still, but he can spend his mass now. His mass extractors are being destroyed, and his build power is attacked, so they're in a quite precarious spot here. Nucleus Genius seems to be complaining about Shrek IS rank. Not sure what they're saying in Russian, but it's some salt maybe. Let's see what Nucleus Genius is doing. He's just still ecoing. So there's some T3 mass extractors. He's building his T3 power reactor now. Nucleus Genius just still, I'm sorry, Smetrodar still on T1 power. Oh wait, here's a T2 power reactor. T2 Pigeon, and yep, that's his only T2 Pigeon. But he's just reclaiming building power defense, point defense, and one artillery installation, and this thing has already 17 kills. There goes the T3 Max from Shrek IS, and you can see that he's started another strategy, so he's building so much T1 power generators and T1 land factories in which he builds, okay, build power and yeah, T1 mobile artillery. Makes it a lot harder for the RT to target a lot of T1 power generators and also a lot of land factories. So Smetrodar sees this new strategy and he says, well, I'm just going to send my own artillery in. But there's quite some point defense in the base still, so we lose a lot of them. All the while a lot of P1A is shooting in the sky, trying to kill the scouts that are circling the base. Shrek IS starts his gun upgrade. And how much upgrades he has now. That's he already has range, he's going for speed now. And I thought that I saw another two Nothas. Yep, And Smetter does have more Nathas. He has 2. Wondering how he's going to use them. I think Shrek Ice is still on only T1AA, and he is. So that will kill the Nathas, but with it's a little bit slower than the flag. Okay, and now he sends them in and he just attacks some T1 power generators. He managed to kill 2. But that's why you see it's quite a nice strategy what Shrek is doing. Turning towards a lot of T1 structures to spread them really well, so that his power is harder, his power grid is very hard to take out. But now I saw that a T3 ambassador took out 3 mass extractors of Tanuki. And this means that Nucleus Genius has switched to T3R. Well, he doesn't have to make any ASF because the base is locked, so he just sends his bombers in and manages to kill another, here we go, another T3 and T2 mass extractor, I think. And another bomb, and now he's just targeting. Is that shield? Yeah, I think so. Targeting his com. In the meanwhile, Shrek IS has made a shield com, but because he's a little low on power. No, he's not actually. Because he's clearly suffering from some power failure or something. It's using a lot of power because shield takes really long to load, so that's why you need T2 power. I guess he's just not making enough. So let's see how this goes. Shakrai is marching on the other base, and his just gets evaporated. A little hard to There's few, right? Let's try again. Yeah, he says I'm going. See you later. Later, guys. And there his gun goes. He's dead now. Well, tried so hard, but failed. Thanks to the lock, the base lock. And now the only teammate that's remaining is Tanuki. So let's see what he's going to do. Will not mean much, I guess. He's just chilling there and saying, I'm just waiting for the end. Going to die anyway. Still surprised his shield's up. Ah, that's because of this T2 pigeon. Well, this is the end, and there he goes. Smetter kills him. White Tanuki. Was nice knowing you. And he says GG. Well, guys, what we should have learned from this cast is that when you're locked in the base, especially on Astro Crater, it's very hard to get out. So it doesn't matter what your rank is. It was a nice choice, I think, of Shrek IS to turn to T1. He sent his T1 mobile artillery in, trying to push Murtarar out, but he failed. And because it's so hard when you're locked in by this artillery installation. And so when the RD kept killing his T2 power, well, it was actually it was very hard to come back from that. So, well, I hope, guys, you enjoyed this cast, and have a nice day. See you next time. If you like this cast, please like it and subscribe. It means the world to me, and you're supporting the FEF community by doing so. So, we'll see you next time. See you later.